Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be baking and talking about my first semester of college. I thought I really want to bake this. I leave in a couple days to go back to college, and what better video to do than talk about my first semester of college. I think that it's crazy that my first semester of college is over because it went by so fast. We're in business, so we're just gonna start, and I'm gonna start talking about my first semester of college. I think about this time last year, I was really looking at my college decisions, what I was getting back, and where I am going right now is my dream school, and I am so happy to be going there and just learning so much information every single day. It's really nice to be surrounded in a good environment. I'm going to take the package out of this now and mix it. So we're going to take this out, and then I'm going to add the 2 eggs. Julian only have 2 eggs left, so it worked out perfectly because if I didn't have 2 eggs, then we wouldn't be doing this video today. So I'm going to take my 2 eggs, and I have my bowl right here. I think that in high school, I just kind of worked hard because I was getting to my next goal, which is college. But now since I'm in college, I just really am working hard for myself and figuring out like what I want to pursue, what I want to do with my life. I already have a pretty good idea what I want to do with my life, but you never know. Things change, people grow. I mean, so many of my friends have already changed their majors, and it could happen, but the path right now I'm taking is fashion and communications. There's a shell in the egg. There we go. We got the egg in there. That was quite the challenge. And now I'm going to throw this away because I don't want salmonella on me. When I was younger, I actually made a lot of fashion dresses just for fun. And I would stay up till all hours of the night just figuring out how to sew them, and it's crazy how full circle it has come. So now I'm going to be taking this Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter, and I have to use a stick of it, but this looks like a lot of butter, so I might just cut it in half. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it in half, and then we're going to put it in the microwave. Microwave it, so I do not have time to sit here and wait for it to dissolve on the stove. But college, I think my first semester of college overall, I'm very grateful for, and I learned a lot of lessons from it. I just think college in general is kind of where you learn a lot of lessons about life, and I will say that it was not an easy semester whatsoever. A lot of personal things happened, and it really opens your eye to life and how life short really is, but I'm thankful to have grown from it and just grown from so many other things. I think I went into college thinking, oh, everyone's going to be my best friend and we're all going to like hang out all the time. And that's just not how college is. But you definitely find your true friends. And I think in high school, you're all kind of like stuck in one place and you're most likely there for 4 years. So you really want to find those friends that you can hold on to for 4 years, and college is like that but better. I'm gonna put this in that microwave. Hold on. Oh my god. This smells so bad. But I have melted the butter. I really don't like the way that melted butter smells whatsoever, but that's what we need for this recipe. So I'm pouring the melted butter in there, and then I'm going to measure a cup of cold milk. Perfect. So I'm gonna shake the almond milk. I wouldn't say lactose intolerant, but milk definitely makes my stomach hurt a lot. So I always use almond milk, soy milk, oat milk, something that's not real milk. So today we're using almond milk. Fun stuff. But as I was saying, I have really found I think the way how to make true friends. In high school, I definitely had really great friends, and I met so many people, and people left, people come and go, they transfer. And same with college. I know a couple people who are deciding to transfer, but you really just, I think, mature between now, like between high school and now, which has been really, really nice to find like-minded people like myself. I'm gonna pour the milk in. That sound was just not okay, but can't see it. I'm gonna spill it. We have our eggs, our milk, and our butter all in there. It's kind of weird that, but you know, it's just gonna be a struggle. So I'm going to pour the cake mix in and now get a whisk. Whisk! This is bigger than a whisk I would usually use, but we're gonna take it. We're gonna start mixing. And I'm gonna put my hair up because it's annoying me. This is just how it's gonna be, because honestly, a croissant on your head, great look. But as I was saying, college is just a different vibe, I would say. I did rush. I did sorority recruitment, and that is a video for itself. A lot just goes on, I would say, within that week. I think I really grew a lot as a person within that week, but I want to do a video about it and really talk about my honest experience and how it went, because it wasn't picture perfect, but it did work out really well for me, and I'm very happy with where I am. I think that also with college, something that I wish I would have had someone tell me is where roommates come in. So for my school, we had an online Facebook page, and you would post about yourself, who you are. So I said, hi, my name's Chloe. I'm from blah, blah, blah. I'm this old. This is my hobbies. Like, I like to travel, photography, dance, whatever it may be. And then everyone else puts where they're from, where they went to high school, just a bunch of different stuff. You can really choose what you want to talk about, what you want to say, put down, whatever. And it's in a way like online dating. I mean, I've never done online dating, but that's how I would compare it to. It's very interesting, a process that I hopefully would never have to do again. I did find a roommate on there, and we talked for 6 months. And when school began, everything seemed like we were going to be best friends. But honestly, that's just not how it ended up. She ended up moving out at the end of this semester, and I think it was just better for both of us. I honestly wish her the best, and I hope that the rest of college is really good for her and that she's really happy. I just don't think us as roommates really worked out. I think we're just two different people right now in our lives, and maybe we'll stay friends, maybe we won't. But I would say that for me, I wish I would have chosen someone that was more close to my hometown, because then I could have met them and really got to hang out with them, kind of see how they are more than just over a phone call. Because even though I talked to my old roommate a lot, it was over FaceTime. She did not live in California. She lived in a different state. I've never met her. So that would be my biggest piece of advice that I've taken away from this semester, is to find someone that either is like a friend of a friend. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I have so many friends who got roommates from friends of friends, or they somehow met some way or used to know each other and figured out that they were going to the same school. And I think that that would be better, in my opinion, from my experience. Worst comes to worst, if you do get a roommate or you don't like them, you can, well, at my school, we can move out whenever we want. And it's basically just trying to find the space to live in. College in general is just different. 100%. In high school, you show up every single day, you see the same people, you go to the same classes, and you know, okay, I'm going to see this person at lunch, or I'm going to see this person at break, whatever it may be. In college, everyone has their own schedule. Like my best friend Kendall and I had totally different schedules. Like, I had really early morning classes, and she had it more spread out throughout the day. And it's just interesting to see where people end up and what time. Like next semester, my schedule is completely different than first semester, which I really like. I'm excited for all my classes. Right here is something I wish I would have looked further into. And honestly, when I went to orientation, my orientation, a lot of stuff happened. Power went out, water went out. It was a crazy orientation, and I wish I would have videotaped it. But when it came to classes, they really didn't explain it that well, and I ended up with not the classes that I wanted, and all my classes that I really wanted filled up. And every single day until I started school, I went online trying to see if my classes would open up, and it just never did. But I took a class this past semester with a teacher, and I loved all my teachers, and this one teacher was just definitely not, we didn't connect, wasn't a bond there, but it should have not have been as hard as a class as it was. And all my friends who took like a different teacher loved it, and they're like, oh my gosh, like it's great. And then I just felt like I didn't really take anything out of it, which kind of I wish I would have. So doing Rate My Professor, I did it for all my teachers, and the professor that I got for this specific class was not on it. And so I was just like, oh, like, okay. But I guess she's more new to the school, and that is why there isn't anything. But I would definitely look. Rate My Professor has helped me a lot and a lot of my friends. So I would just check, make sure, see. And that's the best way to get good teachers, or just talking, like word to mouth. Mouth by word? Word to mouth. Yeah. Like if you have a friend who's already going to the college that you're going to go to, or you're looking at colleges, just talking to see, oh, what kind of teachers do you like? What kind of classes should I take? All that stuff, because each school that you go to or visit or whatever has different things that you have to take. Like if you go to a private school, you have to take religion. If you go to a non-private school, you obviously don't have to take it, but they just require different stuff all the way around. So just do your research before you show up. That is important. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you. Well, I need to put stuff on this so it doesn't burn. I'm gonna take some avocado oil. Fresh avocado. Yep. Does anyone know that vine? I think it was a vine. Yeah, it was a vine. Take some avocado oil, a paper towel, and put the avocado oil on the paper towel, and then put it on the pan, because you don't want your beautiful cake to get ruined or burnt. And this way you can control it, because sometimes you put way too much and then you're like sitting there forever trying to spread it around. So we're just gonna lightly do this. I went back to my high school actually yesterday, and I saw all my teachers and all these people that I really appreciated having in my life throughout high school. And I was talking to one of the main people on campus, and they asked me if there was anything that I would say to someone in high school, what would it be? So like a college person's perspective to a high school student. And something that I said, and I think this could be really helpful for anyone who's in high school, is that at the end of the day, wherever you end up in college, that is at that time where you're supposed to be. And if you don't feel comfortable, you can always transfer. You can go home, go to a community college. Don't feel that you're stuck, because sometimes people feel like that's their only option, and if they got in and they don't love it, that's like not okay. And it is. It's totally okay, because sometimes visiting a place, you may love it and then you live there and it's a completely different situation. For me, I've been really lucky and I really love my school, but I have a couple friends who feel that way, and it's hard to see them go through it. So don't feel that you're pressured to stay anywhere. I think it's really important is that you're also there for school, and school is super important, whether it's like classes, homework, finals, always making sure that that stuff comes first before anything else, because I totally get that sometimes you just get wrapped up in other things, but college is not like high school, and teachers, if you don't have your assignment, will give you an F, and they don't care if you were out super late and you couldn't do it, if you can't find a printer, whatever it is, they are very hard. And it's not like high school. I don't want that to sound harsh at all, and I'm sure that you already know this, but just kind of remembering it, because you can get carried away and not even realize it. Now I'm going to be taking this mix that we just made, and I'm going to pour it into the container that we just oiled. Well, in college, most colleges have a lot of resources and people to talk to, which is really nice because things happen. And sometimes it's just kind of nice to feel that there's someone there for you. And I know I had things this semester that came up and I really just needed to talk to someone and never feel like you're going to be judged or anything for it, because you're not. And it's really important to take care of yourself before anything else. Whee! I have my oven mitts on. I'm going to take this beautiful cake that we just made together and put it in the oven. The oven is ready. It's hot, spicy, filled with love. The reason why I decided to do baking for my first cooking video is because when I was a kid, my mom would not let me watch SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents. You know, the normal people, the normal kid television. I watched Food Network. So now I have learned how to cook. I can make really good like chicken, pasta, turkey, all that stuff because my mom blessed me with Food Network. But I mean, at the same time, I kind of disserviced her because she woke up to a 6-year-old making her breakfast. I made pancakes by myself at 7 o'clock in the morning. But that is what happens when you don't have normal television as a kid. You get curious about what the kitchen is. I just put this everywhere. I just heard the ring-a-ding-ding for my cake in the oven. So we're going to check it and see if it's ready to be eaten. It is done. Our cake. So cute. We're going to do a taste test with my baby fork. I'm going to tell you if I like it. So we got baby fork, the cake that we made together. I'm going to try it. It sounds soft. That's a pretty good cake. Thank you so much for watching this video, baking with me, learning a little bit more about my first semester of college. If there's anything else that you want to know, I can definitely do another video about it. But I just thought it'd be fun to sit here, learn a little bit about my first semester, thoughts, tips, all that stuff that I could give. And if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I would love to have you stick around wherever you are, whether it is morning, day, or night. I hope that you have or had an amazing day, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!